for against the favourites. Carl Dixon, the referee, first Six Nations game for him. Former scrum half of some repute himself. For the third weekend of the Six Nations to get underway, Romain Ntamack. And a cheer from the crowd as it goes out in the full. Well, the squeeze on, down it goes, but fed by Bradbury to Price, switches it. Russell's kick half charged down. Did it come forward off Jonathan Danty? And it did, so Scotland will scrum again. Pelotu looking for options. Finds Ali Price now onto Fagerson. France competing with Jaminet, the 22-year-old, kicks so well, and here's the first chance. Russell running onto this one. Sees a bit of space down the middle, and suddenly Antoine Dupont having to race onto it, and he evades.
From Darcy Graham to start with, then watch this. The footwork, the strength, the power. He gets between defenders, fends, and then as he comes here, he now goes over the top of his opposite man, Ali Price, I think, still stays on his feet, buys a moment. Cyril Bay, his great friend, hits the line. Perfect timing there. Run into space, and Willems are so big, so powerful. Goes to the line. That is a wonderful French try.
What an amazing example.
Coming into this game, having conceded only 2 tries in the championship. They conceded early on here, but the restart goes well. Darcy Graham climbing into the air, and Schoeman now. Schoeman goes in to play scrum half. Decides to wander forward himself, but into Antonio. Offside, France, penalty coming to Scotland. Romain Ntamack gets France going again. And Jaminet, the Perpignan fullback, joining Toulouse next season, sees the space, and what a kick that is. Opportunity again. Woki is so often, and is this time, and he's taken in the air, so France will...
Then the offloading after this, that from Danty, and then again this pass slightly goes behind Penaud. Darcy Graham with an excellent cover tackle back inside. Watch this from Cyril Bay, being driven into touch, pops it back inside in the channel. It's a brilliant attack from France.
And Moefana on the wing today because Gabin Villiers has the hand injury. Offload looking for Rory Darge, but held on to it. Russell with the knock on this time. So man down, Jonathan Danty to Moefana. Moefana just barges his way into Darcy Graham. Russell gives it deeper to Pelotu. How quickly France are up in defence, and they get the penalty as well. And Penaud and Dupont back now by Julien Marchand, trying to get this maul going. This is where Scotland have struggled on a couple of occasions in the first 2 games, but just a bit of a breakdown in communication. And again, Scotland standing firm, in fact just going forward a little bit there, and they get the advantage from that. Steve Gilchrist. Bit of help from Nick Haining, and Scotland makes some ground. McAnally switches play. Russell, little stab through, but read well by Jaminet.
Touched.
And touched in flight by Scotland, so France will have the throw. Woki again, and Woki again is just carried back. It's going to be another penalty to France, though. The crowd cheer, but that's twice. He carries, and Scotland into the 22 again. Russell over the top. Oh!
Off his head! Off his head!
And the chase is on now. And Damien Penaud. Van der Merwe is there. Misses it entirely. Knock on by Van der Merwe. Scrum to France. And Murrayfield gives vent to his disapproval.
I don't know about you guys, but I look like a flying headbutt from WWE on that defensive effort from France. Also,
the face, isn't it? Just kind of coming for a long pass. Jaminet coming forward. He has to. It's not to be fair. If Sam Skinner's in the air, then the duty of care is for him. Jaminet jumps up. He doesn't make a genuine attempt to take
your shoulder. It is very clumsy from Jaminet.
Okay, so Tommy, let's just put it up there just so we can look at it now formally.
Murrayfield
gets a card that the French...
He doesn't, brings his arms in and then takes the player out.
Agreed, yeah.
We're looking at just a penalty, yes?
I agree, just a penalty, yeah.
Okay, no problem. So, no, penalty.
Well, sometimes...
This is the pass over the top. It's Skinner. It's Jaminet. No, it doesn't look like there's anything to the head.
Scotland with options either side. Price goes himself. Ali Price. Did he get it down? No. Hands under the ball.
Advantage high.
High. Still have the penalty.
Okay. Nearly, bro. Maybe. Cole. Okay, so we're going up
Just
10.
checking.
Okay.
Okay, Carl, yeah.
So the on-field decision
This is
will
your
be...
best angle, Carl.
Yep.
No compelling evidence of the ball on the ground. Just bear with me, please.
Okay.
Remember, you've got that high tackle on the play.
Used by Woki. And Scotland go again. They need to score now. Another penalty advantage to Scotland, and maybe with a take from the restart. France, fierce contest as Gilchrist does get it back. Oh, and a penalty to Scotland as the Bopeno, lovely pick up by Gregory Aldrit, and he crashes forward into the white shirts. Scotland getting over the ball again though, and Scotland get the penalty. And what it is the cry, Antonio is the link to Dante, and then without a knock on by Jaminet, it was pass was comes into play scrum half, gives it on to Darge, nothing he can do there. The ball is out.
It's just a knock on
By France, but it's Scotland's ball anyway. Russell just fizzes that one out to Hogg. Hogg on to Haining. Haining behind Van der Merwe. So Haining picks it up, but there was a knock on there. And France will have the scrum. Did well to make his way past a defender or two. Russell, this time with the offload, it's risky. All sorts of pressure. Scotland with the ball, going backwards until Duhan van der Merwe, hunted down by Pinot. Van der Merwe gives it on to Harris. Options out wide for Scotland. Oh, it's Stuart Hogg! On a mistake. Penalty though to France from the scrum. Antonio's done a mischief, I think, Justin falling to the ground, but he got the better of Schoeman there. Marchand again, not to be hurried. Woki takes it down. Scotland wait this time. For France, Dante, look at him just punching aside the defence. That might create the space. Out wide it goes from Ntamak. Moefana has to reach to take it. Moefana now. The white shirts arrive in number, but Scotland just before half-time, surviving only just. Fickou now, out wide. Gelange is there. Fickou for the corner, scores! Price gets it away sharply. Russell, deep it goes. Here is Mark Bennett, got a wonderful step and gets that ball back well. Back in international rugby. Penalty is there for Scotland as Scotland try and hit back here. Bradbury goes for the offload, but Woki has it. Then it goes to Skinner, but play. And that's why Scotland has sort of given up in the scrum and looking at their defensive positions instead. A kick, is it perhaps a little bit too long? It is. Might go all the way dead. Huge in-goal late. And Price is away now, looking for support, and Bennett is there. And Scotland into 22. The ball is there for Darge, and Gael Fickou did good work. Advantage to Scotland. The ball's still there for Scotland. Xander Fagerson goes in. Penalty though to France.
Latcher off feet.
Line, it's risky to the back, and now they look for the maul. It's the Scotland player himself going down, and France may have got hands on this ball. Huge pass. Timing of the tackle is good, says the referee. Hogg, ball in both hands, skipping on through the blue shirts, and France may have got hands on this penalty. Again, it's Woki.
In 5.
And France make immediate
Side entry.
ground and advantage as well. They have the penalty. Side entry by Scott going. Antoine Dupont hanging on. And Russell again tries to fool the French defence with his eyes, but the penalty goes to France. Try and get this maul going again, but Dupont, as Gilchrist and Talfa do it forward. What way can they find through this French defence? Now holding up Darge, and they may earn the scrum here. And France surely going to get the ball. Well, he stripped it anyway. Talfa rolling up to halfway. Out it goes through the hands of Kinghorn to Turner again. Penalty to Scotland this time. Mavaka trying to disrupt. And Kinghorn. And the penalty to France. There we are. Van der Merwe able to run onto it. And there is Flamand taking him down. Penalty to France again. It's a familiar tale. And Dupont to Ntamak to Flamand. Linking finds Talfa Funua. And the Tafa Panu does a bit of damage. The ball slowed down to the final 10 minutes. And France looking for more, hungry for a 6th try. But Scotland get the penalty this time.
Be very excited about it.
Well, the line-out throw was not straight as Darcy Graham comes.
France, you see them lined up the right-hand side there.
Set.
Lots of personnel changes in the pack, and scrum goes down. Advantage, penalty advantage all into half-time. And how ruthless France have been in this second half.
You're right, and you said it yourself, Andrew, that scrum just before the second half where Scotland had the big break.
Almost finding support forward it went from Scotland, and that will be the end of the game. Well, an entertaining game, but they've shown why they are just about the best in the world at the moment.
It was a victory built on ferocious defence and fantastic counter-attack, and that's why they're so good.